All right, good morning. Another commute to work day. So today we are riding the BMW CE02. It's the smallest electric scooter, vehicle, motorcycle. Looks a little bit like it'll be made out of Legos, but it's pretty cool actually. I rode it home yesterday. It's great in traffic, and for warm weather there's nothing that blocks the wind. Alright, powering it on, holding in the brakes, hitting the starter. Still have 25 miles we can go. Alright, here we go. Get that electric whining noise, pretty nice and silent. It's a very smooth acceleration on this one. The CE04 is more snappy, took off much faster than this. Alright, here we go. Let's do a top speed test out here. Thinking 55, 60 won't be the top speed. Well, 63. Oops, alright. Red light. So I think that was the top speed of this, about 62 miles an hour. It's nice when you stand at the traffic light, it's dead silent. Alright, there we go again. Full acceleration. It's getting up in speed decent, certainly keeping up with traffic. Yeah, 62, 63, that's the top speed, so not for highway riding really. You don't want to be the roadblock, but definitely great for city and byways. And again, this is Michigan, you can't lane split here, but this would be perfect for it in city traffic. It is so small and narrow, basically the width is the handlebar, and after that the unit is really narrow, so you can squeeze by really anywhere. There's different riding modes: flash, flow, surf. So that was flash. Let's try flow, see what that does. I'm not sure if flow really changed anything except the layout on the dash. I think from a ride mode standpoint it didn't feel like it was a big difference. Let's try the surf. I think it's just changing the layout of the display. Pretty simple dashboard. Showing the necessity, obviously. It's showing the speed, the power that you're utilizing, and showing how much charge you have left. There's a cell phone mount already on the bike, so you can use the BMW Connect or Connected Ride. Go back to power. I think I like that display the best. Alright, well, we stand there at the light. Looking at the controls, you have the ride mode button here. This is a start stop, and this is the start to put it to engage the engine and put it in gear, so to speak. This is the heated grips, and I am not really sure what the lock is for, since there's nothing to lock on the bike. Left side, this is the control, the display, and this button is the reverse. And of course then you have the turn signals, the horn, and the light button on the back here. Pretty simple layout. Foot pegs for the rider. There's a couple of foot pegs in the back for a potential passenger. And it doesn't have any foot controls. I don't think any of the electric bikes have. So rear brake is on the left side and front brake is on the right side. And here we go. Takes off great at the traffic lights, obviously way ahead of anybody else, and it's not like you have to rev an engine to make anybody upset with you or think that you're driving recklessly, because it's not loud, it doesn't sound anything. Something I actually wish it had would be a cruise control. I actually use it when I'm driving in city traffic too, to make sure I don't speed. So if the speed limit is 35, I like to lock it at 35 to make sure that I don't inadvertently go faster than 35. As a local PD with the customer, don't think he's very happy. He's sitting on the hood. He's handcuffed already, so he's being detained. The engine brake works really well on it, or the regeneration. Not as well as the CE04, which when you let off the throttle really comes to a stop. I barely had to use the brake on that except the last couple of inches at the traffic light. This is a little softer, and I don't think it regenerates as much either as the CE04, which is BMW's larger type scooter. Electric scooter, of course. Alright, let's jump over to another lane here. I like it just for a commute, city commute. Obviously when it gets colder outside there's no wind protection on this, but you can dress a little bit warmer. This is my summer riding jacket and I have all the vents open. It feels good today because it's warmer outside. I think it's actually going to go up to 80 today, but it's dropping down next week to 70 or below. It'd still be fine to ride in this, but way down to the, I would say, the 50s. And then of course put a little warmer gear on and close the vents. Very smooth power delivery. Being used to ride a BMW GS Adventure, obviously I have a clutch on that bike. It's I have to remind myself all the time when I come to stop to not pull the clutch in, since this is the rear brake, and you could easily do, if you have to do a panic stop, that you quickly try to squeeze the clutch in like you normally would on your normal bike, and then the rear brake is coming on very hard. Hasn't happened to me yet, but it's something I'm aware of the risk. It's a transition. I like how they did the throttle and the length of it. Obviously that's a programmable. It's a fly-by-wire, but you have to really pull it about, I don't know, it's not a half turn, but almost to get the full throttle. Alright, let's do a couple of turns here. Of course, doing tight turns on this thing, I will normally use my rear brake on my normal bike. I can ride the rear brake with the left hand control here. Obviously it's not hard turning, this is very short. Let's try the reverse. Let's see if we go out too far. We park in a downhill, and then we're gonna reverse, so we press reverse and then just hit the throttle. Probably not go too fast while reversing, but it works really well.